I'm Jackie's baby brother. When I was born, Jackie was 26 years old, and so it was a little different version of, I think, what most brothers experience. For a large part of my life, or the beginning of my life, I'd say, is she was more mother than sister. I had the same experience with Pat, where I fit in with their kids, and I grew up, basically their kids were my siblings, and Jackie was more my mother, and so was Pat. And then at some point, and I think with Jackie, the shift for me happened when Buzz died. And I was a teenager, and going through that with her, all of a sudden I got to be a brother. And it was it's a unique experience. Jackie's life was not, she kept, I would say, she had a very tough childhood, her and Pat, but as they kept going forward in life, I think they kept getting happier. And definitely by the time she met Dave, she'd never traveled before. They saw how many states with you, and it's been, it really changed, yeah. And it was really, so it was amazing putting together the pictures that are in the other room. Just the experience of her life, and noticing like how much happier she definitely was in the last third than the first 2/3. So, let me see. Cover that. Dave asked me to read a letter that I wrote to him after Jackie died, and I'll read part of it, and because that's what you wanted, right? Yeah. I said, "Dear Brother Dave, in a moment of calm now that the window guys are all gone," we had new windows installed, "I wanted to take a moment and express my sympathy for the loss of your wife, my sister Jackie. I know it's my loss too, but you are the one that's living with it every second of every day. I can't imagine the loneliness and sorrow that you are feeling. I don't have to tell you, of all people, how wonderful Jackie was. For me, our journey began with her sons being 10 and 8 when I was born. In the beginning, she was more mother than sister. I was one of her brood, but as the years passed and I got older, our relationship changed to her becoming my sister, and she was a wonderful sister. The most difficult part for me is that Jackie was always my defender. I think she knew I was different long before I did, because Jackie always allowed me to be myself and loved me for me. Jackie would take me to a toy store when I was a kid, and she'd say, "You can get whatever you want." And sometimes I'd buy Tonka trucks, and sometimes I'd buy Barbie dolls. And much to Tom and Bob's, we'd come home from the car, they're playing stair ball. I just remember they're teenagers, and I'm bounding up the stairs with some new Barbie outfit, and they're going, "Mom, why did you do this?" But that's who she was for me. She let me be me. My other great sorrow has to do with our family losing its best cook. I'm so going to miss her meals. She taught me from an early age not to be afraid to try new foods and recipes. And this was particularly to Dave, as I said, I wanted to say to you, her death starts a new chapter for you and I. I have really enjoyed the last couple of days with you, getting to know you better. Before there was always a distraction of Jackie and our sibling family stuff that she and I had to catch up with in a limited amount of time. But that distraction is no longer there, and now it's up to us. You asked if I would be your brother. You'll be my brother for a very long time. And I hope you stay connected to the family. I know I plan on keeping you part of mine. What I've learned from over the years is that it's really up to us to maintain family relationships. It takes work. It takes not a lot of work. It just takes a little bit of effort. I have a huge extended family in the Netherlands, but I have only 2 blood relatives in those families. And the same thing here is my experience, I'm the family historian, so I keep in track of everybody, or I try to. Mike's sometimes difficult, right?
I try, Uncle Joe. I try, my friend.
An address would be nice. Right?
There's a lady sitting right next to you. She'll give you everything.
Now I know. Now I know how to find you.
I know you do.
And so so that's what I encourage everybody, and as I encourage Dave, it's up to us. And from this point forward, I mean, let's keep, roll up our sleeves and maintain the family relationship, because it's been fun. So I'm just going to close with, I wrote 10 things that I wrote 10 lessons my baby sister taught me. And these are thoughts of Jackie. Number 1, never pay retail. And number 2, if a sign is posted, no returns or exchanges, that just means for other people. Number 3, never buy anything you can't afford. Number 4, remember your boundaries and know when something is your responsibility and when it's not. If doubts, ask your baby sister. Number 5, if you get knocked down, you get up. If you get knocked down again, you get up again. If you get knocked down yet again, you might consider moving. Number 6, it is possible to have several loves in a lifetime. Number 7, it's okay for a boy to play with Barbie dolls. Number 8, there is humor in all life situations. Number 9 is, if food is love, Thanksgiving at Jackie's place is an orgy. And last was, Jackie taught me, find a man you can love and laugh with and that knows how to mix a good cocktail.
Beautiful.
Oh, God bless.
And what I encourage people to do, because I only know one part of Jackie's story, and I would love people to talk about or share their version of Jackie, because I know her as my sister / mother. I mean, but you all have different takes on who she was.